The Tell-Tale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe. For the first part of this, you'll need to turn this in class, but describe 5 things you expect to find in scary stories. For part 2, read the following statements and decide whether you agree or disagree. Vocabulary for this lesson: acute, foresight, profound, sagacity, vehemently, audacity, mockery, raved, stifled, vex, derision, premises, refrained, unperceived, and waned. The definitions: acute means sharp or keen, such as a sense of hearing. Audacity is a presumption or bold courage. Derision is the contempt of ridicule. Foresight is a looking forward to future or what will happen. Mockery is a person or thing receiving or deserving ridicule. Premises is a piece of real estate, house, or building and its land. Profound is marked by intellectual depth. Raved is to talk wildly with excessive enthusiasm. Refrained is to be held back or kept from doing. Sagacity is a keen perception or intelligence or sound judgment. Stifled is to suppress or hold back. Unperceived is not seen or understood. Vehemently is acting with great force, violently or forcefully. Vex is to disturb or annoy or to terrify. And waned is to become less intense or fading. Edgar Allan Poe virtually created the detective story and perfected the psychological thriller. He ran up gambling and debt and could not finish school, and he went into the army, which broke off his engagement, and he wrote short stories and poetry. Literary terms: characterization, the author's expression of the character's personality, actions, or thoughts. Conflict is the struggle. It can be character against self, character against society, character against nature, or character against God or a higher being. Dialogue is vocal exchange between characters. Imagery is the collection of words that evoke atmosphere, mood, and tension. Point of view is the view from which the author presents the action. Third person omniscient is all-knowing, so we know what all the characters are thinking. Third person limited is limited to the views of one character, which is he or she. And first person is the voice and thoughts of one character, which is I. A symbol is something which itself is yet also stands for or means something else. Tone suggests an attitude toward the subject which is communicated by the words the author chooses, i.e. playful, somber, serious, casual, formal, or ironic. Some questions. Describe how the character is telling the story. How does the first sentence create suspense? Find and write a sentence for time going slowly and one for time going fast. Why do you believe he mentions time so much, and why does he change the pace from slow to fast? Write down one example of repetition from the words from the story, i.e. very, very slowly. List some of the evil words that he uses. What effect do these words have on you, the reader? How does he make the evil eye sound disgusting? What words does he use? How does he make the death of the man sound disgusting? And the story is written in first-person narrative by the main character. List a quotation where the main character directly refers to the reader, you. Why does he do this? Why does Poe have the murderer tell the story? And in your own words, explain why the story gripped your imagination. Writing assignment: retell the story from a point of view of another character, the old man, one of the officers, or the next-door neighbor.